where this passion comes,
and I
because that's
understand
messed
that.
up to me.
I understand that. Okay, for one, it was not a date. I took my friend out because he was getting deployed. Ron said, I got this place, I'll get y'all in free. It wasn't like a setup date. Ron and I barely even talked. He kissed me, we kissed, whatever.
I can't wrap my mind. It's like, that's the girl code, yo.
Do y'all not understand what y'all not telling us?
No, I definitely...
And coming into something blindsided?
I definitely understand that. Don't get me wrong. I understand the perspective. To be honest, I wanted to tell you, but I knew that the real reason that you did not want to, that you were conflicted with Ron was because of their prayer. It looks bad, and I understand your frustration with that, but you were going to make a decision off of something that happened that night that meant nothing.
Hi, you guys. So I just want to touch on the last night's episode of Ready to Love. It's not really that much to talk about because, you know, it's just no way of knowing where they're going to go from this point. And they're all quiet. No one's gone live. I just caught a clip from Kyra, and I think she said she might go live tomorrow. Chris, I think he went live, and then I guess he decided not to. If he went live, he didn't say much, because by the time I went to his Instagram to see the live, he was gone. So, I don't know. And at this point, they're probably telling him not to say, all of them not to say too much, because they're going to go down to the last three couples. I think the next episode, or the episode after that, because they are at 4 couples now. I can't remember how that works because, you know, last season was kind of different than the normal way that they get to those 3 couples because of Joy having the death in her family. But, you know, I was watching the whole Amber situation. Now, Amber went on an interview with Little Black Book here on YouTube, Little Black Book 91, and she claims that she tells Chris everything. Chris knows everything. Yet we're sitting here watching Chris look puzzled, and then he even says in the episode that she had to explain that. I mean, you guys, they saying, you know, they blame a lot on editing, but he was wearing the same clothes. So we're assuming that it was in that moment. Yeah, I don't think she's telling Chris everything. Like I said in the last video, I think that she was weighing her options, and maybe just going out with guys that she was just interested in, and not telling Chris. That's what I think. I understand this is a TV show, but some of this stuff that it sounds like that they're doing on the back end is probably good for TV, and I don't know why that they're not playing it out on the show, because the show is kind of boring at the end of the day. When you really think back over all of the stuff that we've had so far, it picked up a little bit right at this point. And that's because emotions aren't going to run high when they're trying to get down to those last 3 couples. And I don't know why Kyra, maybe she will, if she goes live tomorrow, she'll explain to us why she's trying to hold on. She was trying to, you know, continue to play the fence, the middle of the fence, with both guys. Because at this point, like Jason said, she should know which one of them she wanted to try to go to the end of the show with. At this point, you should know. And I don't know if she was trying to wait and see if he was going to pick Liz over her, and he did. So I don't know. It was just, that's not the way to me, that wasn't the best strategy to try to see which, you know, if Jason was going to pick her or not, because if a guy is telling you that he's interested, why not just tell him if you truly are? I don't know. It just makes more sense to me. But I understand this is a TV show, and they're definitely just trying to do whatever to make the show, I guess. So I don't know. And it sounds like she's going to try to get Jason eliminated next week, to me, which is not fair, because he gave her the opportunity to say if he was the guy or not. Because, I mean, he asked her. Everybody was asking everybody. So he gave her that opportunity. And so that's kind of unfair if she's now upset that he didn't pick her. you know, if you wanted him to pick you, you could have been the selection. That's pretty much sounded like what he was saying. But, you know, I thought the Alexis thing was a little bit interesting, how AJ decided, oh, do you want to stay? But I always felt AJ had a stronger connection to Kyra anyway because they already knew each other. And he didn't bring anything to this show. He didn't give anything to this show. To me, I feel like if it wasn't for David and the Troy situation and Stacy, this show would have been it would have just been like, what are we watching? David definitely gave them something to hold on to up until the point of him getting, you know, all the way up until the point of him, let me say that, getting eliminated, because even then he was giving, okay? And the rest of these people not giving nothing. And maybe it's like they're saying it's the editing. Maybe they don't want them to give anything. I don't know, you know, what the deal is on the other side of this. But yeah, maybe tomorrow in her live, she'll explain a little more why she did that, because you can't think that you're going to hold on to both of these guys all the way down to the end. That's kind of unfair to them. And to Liz, right? Because Liz could potentially end up still as one of the three couples. But for whatever reason, you know, she seems to be, I think that she really liked Jason a little more than she liked AJ. And so she's hurt by the fact that he selected Liz. But I don't know if she's going to explain that or not. It's kind of like the David thing, because David was saying he wasn't bothered by Liz trying to get, you know, with Jason, but at the same time he was acting out. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Like I said, none of them went live. I wanted to see if Amber would say any more to, you know, the episode, but she didn't say anything. I think she said a couple things on Twitter, but, you know, she didn't say anything about the show. Let me just say that. I don't know. What did you guys think about the episode? I think Ron was definitely, Ron was trying to be messy, and if she select me, I'm going to throw something back at her, you know, with the whole Amber situation. But my thing about Amber, and I hope that someone, maybe Crystal, if she ever interviews with Crystal from Rolling Out over on her channel, maybe she will ask her, you know, woman to woman, like, how did Ron get close enough to you to kiss you in the first place? Because that's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, I would like to see that scene. Like, how did that happen? Like, how do you go from we never see you around Ron or with Ron ever to you guys are kissing? Like, it wasn't a kiss, or did he kiss you on the cheek and just went to her and made it sound as if it was something more? Or was it? Were you drinking? Was he drinking? You know, what? Blame it on the alcohol. I mean, what was the reason for this kiss in the first place? Like I said, maybe she was having all these connections with these guys, and they're just not showing us that. And I just, you know, we just don't know that she was having, you know, she was honestly connecting with all these people because she didn't want Chris to know. Because it sounds as if she was really trying to keep some of this stuff from Chris, even though she's claiming that's not what she was doing. It sounded like she didn't want Chris to know that she was kind of weighing her options, you know, because she didn't want him to get into the voting sessions and, you know, the way some of the other guys kind of turned on some of the girls. But let me know what you guys think. Let in the comments about the whole kiss thing. Do you think it was like a peck or something bigger? And she just, you know, playing now. She's in the room with Alexis and kind of playing it down. And how do you feel about with Kyra kind of wanting to hold on to Jason to the end? I mean, I don't know what she was expecting from him, because that's not really a situation where he needs to fight for her. I mean, because, you know, AJ had another choice as well. So everybody had it wasn't like there was a fight for her at that point. It was really up to her, like, which one of us do you want to go with? And I think that's why they were trying to give her that option, because they had other girls to pick as well, just like she had 2 options. And so I didn't get the way she handled that, her strategy towards that. But maybe tomorrow she'll explain it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video.
Fun day. So I'm thinking maybe around 12:30ish, somewhere around there. But I will definitely post the details, so stay tuned and on the lookout. But join the conversation tomorrow, because y'all got lots to